Luke on Shaman TV here with Chris Millington. So a 2-0 win. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good professional performance, Luke. We, we're, as everyone knows, we're a young group. Proud of saying youngest average age in the league. I thought we showed real maturity today, real professionalism. It's what we've been working on, building throughout the first half of the season, and against a difficult opposition who have nothing to lose and a potential huge banana skin to what we want to achieve this season. I thought the lads went about the business in a really professional manner.
Yeah, we spoke about him before the game. Luca Thomas first starting within a quarter of an hour. He's got himself his first goal.
Yeah, and that's what he's here for. That's what he'll add to us. His goals. He's a good lad. He's a hard worker. He's got other qualities, but the defining factor in how successful he'll be here is weighing in with assists and goals. And I thought he had a really good performance today, and he deserved the goal. It was a tidy finish.
Rest of the first half, relatively comfortable. Ebbsfleet's only real threat were coming from set pieces.
Yeah, and they were a threat. That's something we've got to look at. We conceded probably too many corners than we should have done. But we're last 4 games only conceded 1 goal, and we've not conceded any from open play. So that shows how well we're doing and how well we defend our own box, because I think in at least 2 of those games we've conceded more corners than the opposition, but we're not conceding goals. So that's a credit to Sam. All the team really, because it's a team effort. When we defend as a team.
And looking at that second half, very nearly a perfect start to it. 4 or 5 chances inside the opening 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, we had a lot of shots on goal today. I'd be interested to see him back. I thought we created quite a lot, and we took our opportunities to shoot. So maybe if there's a tinge of disappointment with the day, it's maybe that we didn't score more. But listen, that's being greedy. I thought the lads were they were fantastic in the way they went about the business, in the way they acquitted themselves, in the way they behaved, in the way they continue from the first minute to the final minute, and a real sense of pride about the group today for me.
Things seem to settle down a little bit, and then Jamie Cook popping up with what's got to be goal of the season. Yeah,
I mean, listen, people sometimes accuse me of not showing enough passion, but I think as I'm steaming down the line to cuddle Joe Cummins, it was just such a moment, wasn't it? It's funny because I think we were getting criticised a week or 2 or a few games ago for not having a striker on the pitch. I don't know how many times I've got to say it. Jamie Cook is a striker, and I think he proved that point today. The way he played in his general play, but Cook, he's going to be a real goal machine going into his career. He's still a very, very young lad, and he's just shown today what the limits of his capabilities are.
From there on out, it all looked pretty comfortable. Had a few more chances that we couldn't quite take, but held on for 3 points and another clean sheet as well.
Well, the second half was more how we wanted to play. We wanted to control it. We wanted to be better than him in every area of the pitch and in every individual battle. And I think for the most part in the second half that was the case. Listen, Ebbsfleet, I've got to give them credit. They carried on fighting. They're having a real tough time at the moment, but I was impressed with their fighting spirit and the fact that they didn't pack in. So that meant we had to do the same. We had to fight harder and fight longer and better. And I thought in the second half we really showed those qualities. We didn't really give them any incentive. We controlled large portions of the game. Not so much the first half. I thought although I thought we played quite well, it was definitely a more even affair. But I've got to be pleased with the performance. Got to be pleased with the result. And now it's that stage of the season where we've got to roll on and do it all over again.
So obviously with that, held on for the 3 points and the clean sheet, and that carries on our perfect start to the year.
Yes, yeah. I mean, listen. Let's not get carried away. We're a few games in to 2025. We're not a whole ream of games in. But what we are is starting to really focus professionally on one game at a time, and it's only the next game that matters now. We've got to go into that picking a team that we believe is capable of winning, picking a team that's capable of turning out really professional performances like we did today. And the pleasing thing for me is I've got every faith in this squad. I think no matter what players are selected, we get the same sort of characteristics: the fighting spirit, the organisation, the fearlessness. And look, Cookie, Luca, any number of players today have shown a high level of technical ability as well. So we're in a great place, and look, I want to really encourage the fans to get behind us, especially at home. You know, they were great today. I'm greedy though. I want more. You know, we want to create something here, and I believe that we're on the cusp of doing something quite special. The squad's in a healthy place. We know how momentum builds for our teams in the second half of the season. You know, the lads are providing fantastic goals like Cookies and Lucas today, so it's a spectacle. You know, and now I think just having the numbers getting down to the Shea and continuing to create an atmosphere like today can really be the difference for us.
Of course, up next, quick turnaround to Tuesday night where we host Fylde, who, like Ebbsfleet, pose another potential banana skin. Yeah,
massive, because again, a good set of players. You know, look across the league, there ain't for me a bad squad in the league. I think every team has got players in it who can hurt you. They've got hard-working players. They've got organisation. But they are having a little bit of a tough time at the moment. So what we've got to make sure we do is not give them any motivation, give them any momentum within the game, and make sure that, like today, we fight for everything and we try and be better in every area of the pitch and every area of the game. And we'll do that. We'll go out and we'll do everything we can to try and win the match.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luke.